Hey everyone, I'm Bill.
And I'm Bogna.
And we're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. The 2021 Ducati Panigale V2. And well, I know we've been trying to get you guys a video with the Van Diemen exhaust, but I'll be honest with you guys, the bike doesn't run very good at all. We're running the Undertail Terminione tune from Upmap because no one really has an underbelly, excuse me. No one really has an Undertail tune until now. We have the all-new BrenTune V2 tune in our possession, but I wanted to show you guys a quick little startup on this and show you what the issue is. So Bogna's gonna start this thing up. I'm gonna stand behind it because this is where the best show is. And what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and get it started up. We'll let it run for just a quick second, but you can see it was a little bit hard to get started. But the major issue is this. As soon as you drop the throttle just a little bit, it kind of wants to die a little bit. It's actually revved up pretty high right now. But usually when it kind of settles down, so it dips down and wants to die. So that's the issue that we have. Also, Bogna has been having some issues on the low end. It really isn't getting enough fueling to kind of take off. So we're hoping that the BrenTune takes care of that. So we're going to walk you through a step-by-step on how to get the BrenTune installed into the V2 and all the programming and everything. So that's what this video is. But stay tuned because we're going to be out on the track here soon, and we'll have this thing run. I'll get you guys a sound clip. But you guys may have already seen we're going out on our very first ride on the Street Fighter V4S with the brand new Terminione Undertail exhaust. So stay tuned or watch that video. Let's go ahead and link it up above because it'll come out before this one. But you ready to go out and ride? Let's get out there, do a quick little ride, and then we'll be back to show you guys how to upload the new BrenTune into the V2. All right, guys, so first thing you want to do is make sure you have your bike hooked up to a battery tender. So what we're going to initially do is go ahead and get the seat off, and you're going to locate your red plug for the 2020 and 2021, I believe, V2s. They have the red plug. BrenTune's going to ask you what color the plug is. It's right here. It's located right here. It's either black or red. We have a 21, so it's red. So we're going to go ahead and slide this thing off. Actually, that can stay on there. And you're going to expose the programming plug. Now, the BrenTune flash module comes with the plug and the flasher. So you're going to take the plug and run it over to the bike and plug it in. As soon as you plug it in, the flasher is going to turn on. Now go ahead and turn on the bike. So go ahead and turn the ignition on. This is why we want to have the battery hooked up to a charger. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work. So we're going to select work, and we're going to select that it's a Ducati, and we're going to go down and select, let's see if it says V2 Panigale Street Fighter. So let's see. So let's go ahead and select Panigale. Select. And then it's going to give us all of our options. So we're going to go down to V2. Make sure there's only one V2 protocol, which there is. So go ahead and select V2 and select. And warning, connect to a battery. Yep, okay. And we're going to switch the dashboard on and check the connections. Yep, push OK. And now it's going to be communicating. And what it's doing is it's actually pulling all of the stock tune off the bike onto the flasher. Now we're going to take the flasher. Now it's done. So go ahead and switch off the dashboard. Push select. Protocol identified. Okay, perfect. And push OK. And now it's saved the protocol. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop open the laptop and walk through how to get the initial protocol off of the handheld unit onto the computer, because now what we're going to do is we're going to send this over to BrenTune so they can build our tune to our bike. All right, so now we're gonna take the USB cable that's provided, plug it into our computer. The other end, we're going to unplug from the bike. You can leave that plugged in, but obviously it's not plugged into anything on the other side. Plug the USB cable into the handheld unit, and you're gonna come over to your computer. Now, BrenTune gives you some directions on how to download the My Genius app. Now, I've already got the My Genius app on there, so follow the directions from the My Genius app. Once you've got it all downloaded, you're gonna see we've got it up here, so go ahead and double click and open the My Genius client. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pull the stock ECU information off of the handheld unit, put it over onto here, and email that over to BrenTune. So once we get this My Genius open, then we'll pull that off. All right, so now the My Genius client is open, and you're gonna notice that the 4 tabs are now available. You can download from My Genius, upload to My Genius, info, and update. I highly recommend updating it before. Usually it prompts you, it did prompt me, so make sure that you've got it up to date. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually going to download the stock protocol from the bike and the handheld to download from My Genius. So we're gonna click download, and we'll go next, and we're gonna use it to the desktop. So it's gonna bring it over to the desktop and confirm. All right, and once it's done, we're gonna go ahead and close this, and we can actually close this. And now you can see it actually opened up, and it highlighted the my G file FPF. So this file, which is actually right here, we're gonna take this, and this is the file that we want to send to BrenTune. So you're gonna send them an email and attach this file, and then BrenTune's gonna contact you back, all of your options on your bike and whatnot, and then they're gonna send you a file to go back into the My Genius. So then you're gonna go here, and then we're gonna pick up from there and upload to My Genius. So first things first, let's go ahead and email BrenTune over the My G file and get this to them and get our tune. All right, guys, so we're on day number 2, and BrenTune real quick on getting us our tunes back. Now, I want to stress, this is very important to have your battery hooked up to a battery tender. So get your battery set up to a battery tender, and then your email from BrenTune is going to talk about removing the BBS fuse. Now, when you or on your Panigale V2s, you're going to notice that there's a little fuse box under this cover on the side fairing. It's your battery cover. So you're going to work that out. Get the fuse box open, and from the left, you're going 4 fuses into the 10 amp BBS fuse. So it's right next to the 15 amp. The 10 amp, you're gonna pull this fuse, okay? Now, once the fuse is removed, you will obviously download all of your tunes. We got 2 tunes from BrenTune. We've downloaded them, and we have them here on our laptop. So we've got the 2 tunes there. We have the My Genius client app open, connected to the flasher. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and upload to My Genius. And once this opens, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit next, and we're going to select a file. So we're gonna click this and select, pick either one, it doesn't matter. So go ahead and select this. It's going to verify the file. And as soon as this goes through, it should be uploaded. And we're gonna go ahead and hit next and confirm. And this will be note pump gas, okay? So this is actually the tune that we want right now. The next map, they also give you a tune for race fuel. So we're gonna go ahead and let this right over to the flasher. And then as soon as it's done, we'll be back. All right, now we've got it written from your desktop to your flasher. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the USB cable, and then we're going to take our Euro 5 cable. Remember, Euro 5 is red on the Ducatis, and we're gonna go ahead and get this plugged in here. All right, so we're going to now click work, and it's going to upload, and we're going to the writing protocol. So we're gonna click writing, okay, select. And it shows that we've got one file with pump gas. So we're gonna go ahead and click okay. And it's going to go ahead and open the file. Here in a second, it's probably gonna tell you to turn on the bike. Warning, connect the vehicle to a stable battery. Okay, go ahead and switch the dash on. Push okay. And now it's going to communicate. And now what it's going to do is it's basically going to go through its upload protocol. Now we'll go ahead and set this down, and I'm going to show you the dash. Don't panic, you guys. I always panic when I see it, but you're going to have a lot of errors coming up and off of the dash. Don't panic. You're just going to follow the directions on the flasher. Switch the dashboard off. Go ahead and switch it off. Click OK. Warning, connect to a stable, yes, okay. Switch the dashboard on. Go ahead and switch it on, and okay. All right, now we have even more errors on the dash. Don't panic, you guys. This is all part of it. They will go away here in a second. So let's go ahead and give this about 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll be back, and it should be programmed. All right, so we've got our final switch off dashboard. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the dash off and click OK. That took about 5 minutes to do. So let's see if there's a secondary switch on the dashboard. Switch OK. And it may go through a second flashing. Switch off the dashboard. Okay, so we've got the flash into the bike. Now what you're gonna do is go ahead and make sure you've got your fuse and plug your fuse, your 10-amp fuse back into the bike. Once you've got it in, go ahead and flip on the ignition, and everything should initialize. You should have no errors. If you have the error, make sure that you plug the fuse in. That's right, I forgot to plug the fuse in the first time, and there was an error on there, so I remembered I gotta plug that in. So here we go. So we're pretty much ready for our first start, so let's wheel this thing outside and see what it sounds like on our first start. All right, guys, well, here we are on our very first startup. The bike has not run since the last time we ran it, so it's very cold, so we're gonna go ahead and fire it up right now. This is one of the issues that we had, was with very cold starts. So let's go ahead and get her ripped up. Much better initial start. It kind of rah, 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 rah. I mean, that fired right up. And let's see, we got a little bit higher rev, about 2,000 RPMs on the rev. But it sounds real nice. Kind of hear it settling down a little bit. Look at this damn demon exhaust. Right there, just on this little wrap here, the bike was dying. It would dip down and die. So it sounds good. So pretty simple install. There's a lot of steps, but as long as you follow this, the steps you should just get right through it. Remember, you're gonna have to take about a day or two to get everything through BrenTune and everything tuned up. But thank you guys. Another bike tuned by BrenTune. Thank you guys so much. Do the normal, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and then ring the bell notification. Bell notification is going to give you future notification of future content here on the channel. And make sure you hit up BrenTune. If you've got a V2, this is apparently the new tune to have. So we will be out at the track this weekend, so stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.